Hello, guys. How are you doing today? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's a pleasure having you here again. Yes, indeed. Today is a brand new day, and well, you could also say a brand new week for trading. This is obviously going to be more or less the last week for trading for July. We have one more day, that's 31st next week for the month, but well, this is more or less the last week if you ask me. So how was trading been? How was trading last week? How was the weekend? Hope you guys were able to get enough rest, and also hope you are ready for this new week of analysis. Lots of opportunities are always around the corner. It's for you to just prepare your charts and then wait for them to pop up and then take advantage, right? So it's a pleasure having you guys here. My name is Tolu, and of course, I'm representing CSA Forex, which stands for Common Sense Approach to Forex Trading. And that's the name of my academy. And we're here streaming on my YouTube live, on my YouTube channel, and then also streaming on the Trading Live platform. Right, so I want to thank you guys for joining me. If you are here, kindly signify that you are here, so we know those that are here live with us. And then also we would like to thank Trading Live for this opportunity to connect with ourselves from different parts of the world. I always like to find out where we are presently. As I always say, I am presently in Canada, in BC, British Columbia. And then I always say that I might be near you sometime soon. And of course, next week, I'm going to be in the UK, probably London, Hertfordshire, or Hull. I might be moving around in the UK area a bit. So if you are, you can always reach out to me, probably on my Instagram, and we could probably meet up for coffee and then just discuss trading, just rub minds on the business and all. Right. So it's a pleasure having you guys here. I can see one or two people joining us. Kindly let us know where you are connecting to us from. And of course, we'll give you the information that we have. I want us to discuss Bitcoin, the Bitcoin crypto. That's what this live market analysis is going to be all about. We're going to do a top-down approach. Meaning we're going to talk about from the monthly to the weekly to the daily to the 4 hours to the hourly, and I skipped 30 minutes and 15 minutes and then went to the 5 minutes. 5 minutes is the area for scalpers, right? So we're going to be building through all these time frames. I'll give you understanding. I'll help you to understand better what is happening in the market, and then we can see how we can take advantage. It's always all about taking advantage of what we have in front of us. But then also, as a disclaimer, kindly note that what we are doing is strictly for educational purposes only and not to be used as a form of signal. I need to mention that because in as much as we're doing live market analysis and you can take advantage of the market, some traders do not know. I repeat, a lot of traders are either new or struggling, and a lot of traders do not know how to calculate their risk management appropriately. You do not know how to calculate your risk, and you peradventure you place trades and it's going to be a loss, right? And your risk is off, meaning that you're using more risk, you're using a volume lot size that is too heavy for your account balance to carry. You would most likely end up losing more or even crashing the account. And then others are making profit after what is known as a drawdown. And also, trade management is also very, very important. So please kindly note again, as a quick disclaimer, everything we're going to be talking about is strictly for educational purposes and not to be used as a form of signal. A lot of people have taken trades that we've talked about and have made money, good for them. But please make sure you understand the risk involved when it comes to the business as well, right? So a few people are saying, nice to be here, awesome. Also good to have you guys here. Barry said, greetings traders everywhere. Guys, let us know where you are connecting to us from. I would like to know where you guys are. I obviously, just like every other person here, might probably have one or two places you like to go, and that will be in your bucket list. So if somebody is there, you could easily get like a tour guide. Somebody could show you around. Okay, team said, good evening, sir. That means that it's evening where you are. Where I am, it's morning. It's just after 6 a.m., 5 minutes after 6 a.m. here in British Columbia, Canada. And some of you are in like UK, Africa, so it's probably about 5 minutes after 2 p.m. And some of you might be in Asia, different parts of the world. So it's a pleasure having everybody from different parts of the world. Awesome, right? So we once again are going to be talking about the Bitcoin. We're going to be talking about the Bitcoin crypto from the higher time frame, that is using multi-time frame analysis approach. I've been keeping an eye on the Bitcoin for a while, especially after it got to 31K area of resistance and how it played out for approximately 1 month. I'm going to show you guys. Michael Henrietta said the Bitcoin market already, all right, came in early. Yes. Michael Henrietta, I believe I remember your name. I remember some of you guys' names that are regulars. It's always a pleasure having you guys here and having new traders here as well. Right. Apart from letting us know where you are, let us know whether you are new or whether you are struggling. I also have something coming up for you guys next month. Right. I have something coming up for you guys next month, and it's going to help you guys out, especially those that do not really have an idea of the business or are struggling. You are placing trades and you're having too many losses. I'm going to give you the information shortly. Okay. Just going through your comments. I'll come back to your comments because most times your comments could be too much for me to keep up with. So apologies in advance as well. So straight to the charts. First things first, this is the monthly time frame, and I'm going to do some explanations on all of them, and then you're going to see one unique thing. You're going to see one thing that is common on all of them. They are all pointing to the same direction. Interesting. Now, when you do your analysis and they're all pointing to the same direction, what does that mean? That means that a lot of traders, I repeat, a lot of traders from all over the world are seeing more or less the same thing from different angles. So that means it is good to go for entry on that particular direction that people are seeing. Let me explain further. This here is the monthly time frame. Once upon a time, we got to about 64, 65K, and then people were, this was probably around 2021 or 2021 thereabout. Let me just do this. Around 2021, around May 2021, we got to this area here, and then people started screaming for 100K. I don't know whether you heard anybody or people, analysts talking about 100K. The price is going to 100K on the Bitcoin. This is the time to get in and make your money and all. And then we had a massive drop up to this point here, and then it came back to test this as a double top here. We had some weak, break out of the structure out of that 64, 65K. Right? And then what happened? It went all the way down past this support here, and it came to this area here. This is around 16 to 18K here, and this was former resistance. And when it got here, it acted as what? It acted as support. You'll notice that the strategy that I use, sorry guys, I'll come back to your comments. I can see a lot of comments coming in, but I need to quickly explain this, and then I'll come back and read your comments. Hopefully your comments are with respect to what we're talking about here, because trust me, you understand this, and then you can use this to trade any instrument of choice. So it came back here and acted as support, went back to this area, and this area, if you can see here, went up. So this was support here, and it came from this side, which should now act as resistance. If you look very well, my trading strategy is strictly on price action. I call it PASR, the PASR strategy, which is price action support and resistance. Inside this price action support and resistance, there's still some element of supply and demand. There's some element of Fibonacci retracement, but this is generally what I do: price action support and resistance, because the price action is what gives birth to the support and resistance, what gives birth to supply and demand, what gives birth to Fibonacci, what gives birth, as a matter of fact, price action. Guys, listen to this carefully, right? Price action, this first part, gives birth to everything and anything that you are using to trade. If you're using indicators, price action give birth to it. If you're using chart patterns, price action give birth to it. If you're using support and resistance, price action give birth to it. That's why you always hear price action. I remember the last time we talked a bit about price action, people wanted more and more information on price action. And that's why I said I have an announcement to make for those that are new and struggling that will help you guys out. And the announcement is going to help you to understand price action, support and resistance, fundamentals, technicals, risk management, everything that you need to understand thoroughly, right? I'll give you more information as we continue. So if you look very well, remember we said the monthly, weekly, all the way down to 5 minutes, they're all pointing in the same direction. Now, prices are the area of resistance from the monthly time frame, even though this will take a while because each candle is for 1 month. But you notice that from here, we're expecting price to go down. And if price goes down, where is it going down to? It's going down back to this area of about 16K, 15, 16K over here, right? So this is a key area on the monthly time frame. This area here about 16, 17, 18K area of flip zone. Flip zone is an area that's acted as resistance and support in the past. So if you come back here, this might act as what? It might act as support here, or it might break it, then now act as resistance and drop further down. So selling is what we have, first of all, on the monthly time frame from this area. You can see the first time frame monthly is screaming sell, 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 right? Especially based on where it is. This is the first one, the monthly. Let's go over to the weekly. Guys, hope you're taking screenshots. Sorry, I cleaned that up a bit too fast. I hope you're taking screenshots of what we're doing over here, because it will be good. I put back the markings and all I put here, so you can do screenshots of this, right? And it will help you guys, right, when it actually occurs. Because if you come back and you see this after like 3 months, maybe by towards the end of the year, December, because we have about roughly 5 more months to the end of the year. Oh, wow. 2023 is almost over. How has your trading been? But we'll talk about that later. So I've done this just for you to do a screenshot, and then I'm going to clean it up, and then we'll continue with the weekly, the next one. From the weekly, interesting. Remember we pointed out this area that it bounced from, that's 17, 16K area here earlier because of this here, which acted as resistance, not acted as support. And then we talked about this here as well. And if you look, it's getting clearer. But the good thing now is that from here, which acted as support, which went up, support here, when it came back under, it should not act as resistance. The beautiful thing now is that it came back in a chart pattern, in this chart pattern with respect to this flag. It got here, first of all, right? Look at the flag, got to this area here of resistance, and then acted, and it pulled back again to here, and look at what seems to be happening. It seems to be dropping again. If this happens, I expect a drop, probably a quick pullback here, and then drop further. So you can see also quickly, also, because I don't want to take much of your time, for those that normally follow me, you know that Mondays, I don't usually jump on lives. I normally come like on Tuesdays. But this Bitcoin story, the story of Bitcoin was just too interesting, too sweet for me not to share as quickly as possible. And I'm going to also do a quick short video explanation from on my YouTube channel. So if you guys are following me on the YouTube, great. If you're not, I'll drop my YouTube channel link in a bit. I'll drop a couple of links for you guys that you guys can subscribe, take advantage, and so on shortly, right? Because trust me, trading doesn't have to be difficult. You just need someone to explain things to you in a simple manner. And from my little research, you know, jumping from, I'm not saying I'm the best, of course, I'm not the best, and I'm not the worst, obviously. But from jumping from this live and that live in different places, I think some facilitators make it a bit too complex, even for my own small brain to process. Simplicity is the key to success. KISS, K-I-S-S, keep it simple, stupid. I think that's what it means, right? But simple is always good. So this is what we have over here. Price also at resistance, as you can see, is inside the flag pattern and already bending down from the weekly time frame. So the monthly was saying sell, weekly now saying sell. Let's continue with the other time frames, and then you will see that the best direction for anybody and everybody now is sell, right? Let's clean this up and let's go over to the daily. Sorry, I'll come back to your comments in a bit. Now, this is another one that we have over here, and this is from the daily time frame perspective. From the daily for this year, I put this vertical here to show you how the year started for 2023. And for the year 2023, it just went up, right? So that means that it is more or less bullish. But in as much as it is bullish, look at what we have over here. It got to these highs of this year, of 31K. So the 31K area I was talking about not too long ago. And if you've been following me on my YouTube, Instagram, different places, all the posters I've been doing, video, images, I've been talking about the 31K, the battle at this 31K. I can see it was a serious battle from here, because this battle from here, right? Because when it got to 31K, this was resistance. It went down back to this area of support here and then pushed up. You can see how price tends to act as resistance and then act as support. That's why I said my own strategy is not that difficult. It is what we call PASR, and it's not new. PASR, I just coined it PASR, price action support and resistance. I like abbreviations a lot. So PASR trading strategy, price action support and resistance is what we're seeing here at its finest. Now look at what happened from this support. It went back to this area of resistance, and then I repeat for approximately 1 month. I'm going to show you guys. Now I'm going to use my cross here. I'll click on this and I'll show you this. If you look at the bottom, you should be able to see about 2206, which was last month. So from here, 2206 all the way, right, to about 22, 23, 24, because this 24, this candle that we have here, this is today's candle. I'm going to explain this candle, what's happening now. For 1 month, approximately 1 month, I kid you not, for approximately 1 month in this area here, it has been ranging. And then I told traders that this is the ranging, this is the battle line between the buyers and the sellers. The buyers are trying to push it above 31K, but the sellers are trying to resist, are trying to, take it back down. And then we had what? We had this wedge. We had wedge triangle over here. And from this wedge triangle, what happened? It now started to consolidate, range inside. And from ranging inside and all, something happened. It broke out of here, came back to retest, and they're now dropping. So when you see things like this and everything so far so good is pointing the same direction, then it is now time for you to actually follow through based on shorts. I'm going to be showing you this why, simply because as they're all telling us for sell, 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 and you feel, oh, I have missed the train. Guys, do not chase the market from any time frame. As I'm dropping down from the monthly, which happens to be the area of the position traders, down to the swing traders, to the intraday traders, to the scalping traders, scalpers, you'll be seeing where you can still jump on that train, right? And then follow through on that same direction. Because at the end of the day, everything is directional bias. You just need to know how to hop in and then do what? Follow through. The good thing about the lower the time frame is that you get a discounted entry, which could give you a smaller stop loss for a far greater take profit. And the greater the take profit, the better for you because of the risk to reward ratio. Your reward must always be higher than your risk. You guys can do another screenshot. Hope you guys are doing screenshots and duplicating all of this on your chat. I'm going to cross over to the 4 hours time frame now. Sorry, guys, I'm very sure you have a lot of comments there. I'm going to try my best. And if I can't keep up with your comments, I'll just give you the necessary information and then you guys can take advantage still, because I don't know how many we are here, but I know we are plenty because this is the free session. And of course, on this, my YouTube channel, streaming live, and then also streaming on the Trading Live platform as well, right? We have a lot of people that are here taking advantage. And I always say, thank you for joining me, because trading can easily be boring. I'm at home now. I don't really have anybody to talk to. I can't be talking to my wife and kids about trading. Obviously look weird after a while. So I have you guys to talk to where we are on the same page and we're rubbing minds on the business. So I'm going to clean this up now, right? Hope you've done a screenshot, and then we cross over to the 4 hours. Now you start to see clearer how everything is still pointing to the same direction. I'm going to explain as we proceed as well. Here was that consolidation. You can see here was where consolidation started and started to move sideways all the way up to today. And from here, you'll see it started from, if I just do something like this, right? You can see around the 19th, 20th, 21st of June to July. That's approximately 1 month. You need to understand the story, just like you're watching episodes in a series. From one episode to the other, it starts to get clearer. So as I was moving sideways here, right, we had this trend line here. You can see the trend line I hope you can see clearly. I use some colors that are not too, I don't like them too sharp for my eyes, right? So you can see what was happening here. This was support, 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 support. And then when it broke out, we had resistance. You can see a small pin bar here. We had resistance and we had resistance here. And then it broke and dropped, and then now dropped heavily in the last 4 hours. This is the candle. This is 4 hours time frame. It dropped heavily here, apart from away from the trend line, which acted as support, and then resistance. Remember, we said price action gives birth to different aspects of support, resistance, supply, demand, trend line, Fibonacci, indicators, and so on, right? And this is what we have over here. So you'd be wondering, you've missed this one, you've missed this one. So how can I get an entry here? Can I get an entry? Because if you look, support, 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 all these pieces are support as well, because you have support, resistance based on horizontal lines and also based on diagonal lines and so on. Different based on Fibonacci and so on. So now it has broken this support horizontal, as we're expecting it to pull back to this area, give you your discounted entry here, and then drop down to about 26, 27K area. If this happens, you can easily get some good profit at the end of the day. Don't forget, sell, 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 sell. All these time frames are pointing to short on the Bitcoin. So why not follow suit? Let's clean this up again. Quickly, we'll talk about the hourly. You can see the hourly too, giving us more information of not just what we want to do, but where we want to do it. And you can see the hourly is now pointing to the downside, meaning that the trend is now a clear down one. And this is the first area of resistance untested. This was support. If you look support, 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 here's the area of resistance where we want it to come down. We look for a discounted entry and jump in here. We also have some support here, resistance, 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 resistance. So you could also come here as well to this area of resistance and then drop or drop here. So you could have this as number one. I like to do some writings. Number one, have this as number two, where you can get your discounted entry on the hourly time frame. The hourly time frame can be considered as the intraday time frame, but as an intraday time frame entry, you can convert it into a swing trade, position trade, because everything seems to be aligning, right, from the monthly. And remember, we talked about discounted entry will give you small stop loss. Let me write it, very small stop loss for a big take profit, which happens to be the reward. This take profit is the reward, while the stop loss here, this stop loss here, SL, is the risk, right? So this is the hourly time frame as well. Do a screenshot, guys. I'm going to get back to your comments, and then we would, as I always say, I try not to keep it over 1 hour, so you guys can rewatch this over and over and over again. And of course, it will help you guys out. Or maybe, I don't know, I was thinking maybe I should just put this up on my YouTube channel, right? So you could watch this, but it should just be a bit lengthy. So I'm going to clean this now, and then 5 minutes. You can see the 5 minutes is now much, much clearer with the areas where you would like to enter for sell. Because you can see everything is pointing, and this was the big candle that gave us that big drop on the what? On the Bitcoin. You can see the story, how it's aligning support, some support here, resistance here. This was support. And when this candle got to support, the next one just went down. So this is a good area to look for what? To look for sell here at this resistance or here at this resistance. And you can take it back down to this lows over here based on this candle. You're going to wait to see what happens. This is 5 minutes time frame. This is Monday. Mondays are usually slow, or we could also have the market move sideways as well before it does what it's going to do. I'm actually really, really interested in this Bitcoin. I've been keeping an eye on it because since the dollar has been going crazy, the DXY, the dollar index has been going crazy, flying, tanking, falling anyhow. The Bitcoin was just quiet. It was quiet, meaning that, I was trying to say, I'm waiting for the dollar to finish its own, then I will start mine. And that's what is happening now. So do not be surprised if you see the Bitcoin going in crazy moves, probably to the downside. You will know that, yes, it was expected, because whenever you have like a consolidation in range, you tend to have like a breakout from this area, either to the upside or to the downside. And now we seem to be having to the downside and of course, across board from the monthly all the way down to the 5 minutes. So now we just talked about the 5 minutes. I'm going to try to jump back into the comment section. Wow, 99 plus comments for me. I'm going to jump back in and try to breeze through your comments and then see what I can answer quickly, because I have a lot of comments. This is just usually my major challenge. I don't know whether anybody can think of a way for me to solve this, and that's why I'm going to give you an announcement shortly. But the best way for me to solve answering a lot of comments is if you have like a private section. I'm going to give information on that in a bit. Okay, because you guys already, for those that have been following me, I have a bootcamp that started last week and still ongoing. And the bootcamp was for 3 weeks. And I have something coming up next month, right? Because once the bootcamp finishes, right, I will take like a little breather. Then I'm going to do something for you guys to jump in again. But it's going to be private. I'm going to explain better, because when it is private, I can attend to people easily. Now, let me try to go over your comments and hopefully I can make sense of what you guys are saying. Okay, Lynn said, thank you for sharing your knowledge with us today. Okay, great. Lisa said, hello, I am a beginner here. I know we have a lot of beginners and a lot of struggling traders here, which is good, right? Because all of us, we are not in the same place. But trust me, we can be in the same place or being consistent in our trading, being, having more wins than losers at the end of the day. You once said still learning from you. Okay. Joe Catherine, I think I remember your name. You said, yeah, there's always a downside to it. Okay, let me just breeze through your comments and see if I can quickly reach the bottom quickly. I know I asked a few questions and maybe I have some answers coming from you guys on that as well. Okay, let's see. Hi, greetings from Dubai. That's from Bowen Mikkelson. Hope I pronounced your name well. Beautiful. Thanks for telling us where you're connecting to us from. I would like to know where we are. Dubai. I'm going to still be there. Maybe next year. Can't really say. But Bowen, if I say I'm coming to Dubai next week, hope you're ready for me, because next week I'll be in the UK, middle. My flight is, I think, 13 hours from here. Okay, also from Kelowna, where I am in British Columbia. Okay, Marianne, I hope you're doing well so that you can always be doing live. Yes, I'm doing well. Thank you, Marianne, for asking after my well-being, my health. I'm doing well, and that's why I'm here talking to you guys. Thank you. A lot of comments from you guys. And as I said, Bitcoin looks very good at the moment. Yeah, we just talked about Bitcoin from all the time frames that we have, important ones. Zoe said it's been a while since you joined my live. Okay, great. Thank you for joining again. Just trying to breeze through. Cornelia said, I'm new to trading. Can somebody guide me from Lena? Okay, I'll give you more information. Okay, just trying to breeze through quickly to see if I have any major question I need to work on. Okay, Joe Catherine said, really all pointing in the same direction. Yes, that's what I just showed you guys now. So I hope it is a bit clearer that they're all pointing in the same direction of shots. That means that different traders from all over the world should be saying the same thing. And then it should be a no-brainer. Today is the 24th of July. My time now is about 28 minutes after 6 a.m. here. And that's PST, Pacific time. So you can mark this on your calendar and we see what happens after. When you conduct your analysis, that's why I like live market analysis. I like doing live market analysis. When we conduct live market analysis, I always say this is the before, we look at the during and then the after, because most people that do after is in hindsight. They're already showing what has happened. But when we show you what most likely might happen, and then if it happens according to our analysis, then you should be at no surprise, because basically it's what we're seeing in front. That moment when you watch a movie, and then from the first 10, 15 minutes, you already say, oh, this is what's going to happen at the end. Because you can see and you understand the story as it is unfolding. Right? That's what we normally do here. Excuse me. This content are golden for me, from Chilia Bentham. Okay, great. Thank you. May God bless you for the efforts from Paige. Thank you. May God bless you and everybody here as well. Sorry, I need to clear my throat and also drink a bit of water. Sorry, hold on, guys. Excuse me. It's early in the morning. My voice is still a bit cracky, froggy. Excuse me. Okay, and Natividad Moore said my confidence level is rising after learning the analysis. Okay, great. Let me scroll down quickly to get more comments and all for you. Please, can you do analysis on gold? I'm not sure whether I can do that today. Today, I want to focus strictly on Bitcoin. Tomorrow, if we meet up here tomorrow, we should meet up here tomorrow. Then we'll do analysis on Euro USD, gold, DXY, and so on. Today is going to strictly be on Bitcoin. I want us to focus on Bitcoin alone and hope you understand that. Right? So, as I said, I have something information for you towards the end, and that information will help you and it will help you to be able to analyze anything. Because if you can analyze one instrument, like we did now for crypto, you should be able to analyze Forex, you should be able to analyze commodities, analyze stocks, and so on. Let me scroll down quickly. Sorry. Sorry, I can see a lot of you guys saying thank you for sharing. This is informative and so on. Let me just go to see if I have any question that was related to the Bitcoin I talked about here and all. Mage said, my portfolio has grown tremendously, all thanks to your teaching for the help. Great, Mage, you owe me lunch or dinner or something. It's always good to hear people's feedback from the lives that we do on a regular. As I always tell traders, these lives, I always tell you guys rather, these lives are free. Just for you to show up, pay attention, and take advantage of the information. I'm not the best and I'm not the worst, but you can always learn something from everybody at the end of the day. Okay, scrolling down quickly. So there's no buying move showing up on the charts. I can't see, right? The ones I'm even, if you see any, most likely like this one that you have in front of you for the 5 minutes, if you are interested in buying, maybe you want to see price get back to this area here, right? And then you look for buying opportunity, you look for your trigger, whether it is your hammers, engulfings, inside bars or whatever to go long over here. But for me, everything is pointing to shorts and I am going to obey and look for sell opportunities. I'm following the multi-time frame analysis from the monthly all the way down. And I see that there is good reward, especially as that's broken out of the consolidation to the downside. That means that my bias in that sense is strictly to the downside, right? At least until something changes. Okay, just scrolling down as well. But Bartholomew Alpha said that then why are a lot of people just blind and saying it's going to pump? I honestly do not know. That's a question for them to answer. I conduct my own analysis, and that's why I've been able to share with you guys. You don't follow the herd. And that's why they say 95% of traders, I believe it's 95%, 95% of traders are losing. If you want to join them, then follow them, what they're saying, pump and be buying, buy and hold. But that's not the case. I see a sell from the time frames that we have analyzed, and that's what I'm going to follow. Right? So it's me against every other person, right? And that's how it should be. Okay, Leslie, you're doing really good, man. Okay, thank you guys. I understand better now from Toby Hodge. Okay, thank you guys. How to contact you for further information? Okay, if you want to contact me for further information, let me just start answering some of the questions I'm seeing here quickly. Because I can also see some people saying that they're going to be leaving. Maybe you have something else to do. Maybe your break time is over and so on. You want to contact me for further information on anything, you want to chat me up with anything or ask a question or join one of my sessions. I have different sessions. First of all, I've dropped my Instagram. I have a couple of links to drop for you guys. But first of all, that's my Instagram. If you want to chat me up, contact me as Sandy Winifred just said. And then Bailey said, yeah, I like simple strategy, man. Pearl said, I like your teaching. Thank you for the knowledge from Eliano. Okay, I'm looking for questions. Okay, so that's my Instagram. So you can chat me up, everybody, if you have any question. I'll also drop some other links as well, give you 1 or 2 announcements as well. But I'll let you speak the truth and say it how it is. Well, is what I see and is what I'll say. I can't lie because I want to believe you guys also agree. Maybe some of you even have some of the analysis I've mentioned as well, and we're on the same page. Boom, boom. I watch a lot of analysis. Okay, that's from Flora. Just trying to go over your comments quickly. If I see any question, you gave us free quality content from Rita Eden. Okay, thank you. And then Ryan Eden, Rita, we have Rita Eden and Ryan Eden. Are you guys related. And Ryan said, yeah, the markets really struggled at that point. Okay. Let me just scroll down. I'm grateful we have you from Zora. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys for your comments. It means a lot. Let me just try and look for questions. Questions. If any questions from you guys, the year be full of great accomplishments. Yes, it is. The year is not yet over. You guys can still accomplish a lot. Just trade according to your plan, have a trading plan, and so on. My journey in the current market has taught me a lot of lessons. That's from Nora Agnes, which is great. You learn a lot. Shorting that to 25K from Miron Huggins. Okay, great. Look for proper entry. If you're not already inside, wait for a pullback. Pullback's always good. Megan said some months ago I came across one of your videos. Okay, thank you for coming across my videos a month ago and still being here. It shows that at least we're making sense. And the name of my academy is CSA Forex, which stands for Common Sense Approach to Forex Trading, which can be applied to any instrument, Forex, commodities, cryptos, and so on. I tagged it such common sense approach because there should be a common sense approach to anything and everything in life. Think about it. Sit down, ponder on things for 5 to 10 minutes, and you notice that, oh, there should be a common sense approach. There's nothing new under the sun. Whatever I'm facing now, somebody else has faced it and then somebody has overcome. So that means that you should be able to overcome as well. Okay. Sorry guys, just scrolling through comments here. Sorry if I miss out on any major comment or question. I'll take a photo from Burke Landon. Great guys, we're taking photos of everything. Mona said this is the absolute best explanation of Forex technical that I've seen. Thank you. Thank you guys for your comments. Ryan said we are a lot and the comments is bubbling. Exactly. It's a good thing I didn't miss out on Ryan Watson's comments saying we're a lot and the comments is bubbling. I remember I said something earlier that you guys, I don't know how many you guys are, but I'm just trying to keep up with your comments, and that's what Ryan said and put a smile on my face. Thank you. I need a ALT community to save FBTC and Gulf. Let's do our own thing. I don't really understand what you said, Myron Huggins. Maybe you could write that in another way for me to understand. Mason, I love joining your live stream. Superb analysis, Carol. I'm looking for questions. Thank you for your comments, guys. It has absolutely broken from the consolidation from Patience Williamson. Yes, it has. So I'm not looking for a pullback. I like pullbacks because I like to go in that direction. So I look for the strength, the momentum, as you would like to call it. Once you have the strength, the momentum to a particular direction, just wait for a pullback on any time frame of your choice, and then look for how to jump in and follow through, right? Discounted entry is always good at the end of the day to give you big rewards. So you don't have to take 50 trades in a month. You can take 3 to 5 trades in a month and you're good, and you hit good, good ROI, return on your investment at the end of the day, right? Gills Blake said, I almost made a buy on the Bitcoin trade before it showed me bearish move. That means that you would have easily had losses, right? Especially if you're not using stop loss, right? So be careful when placing trades. As I always say, as a plan, make sure you have your stop loss in place. Make sure your risk has also been properly calculated, and then also make sure that you have your trade management technique. And I'm going to be giving information shortly because I'm going to let the cat out of the bag soon, or even within a few minutes. I have a quick 5 days training coming up next month for you guys, for you to take advantage. We have plenty here. I'm struggling with the comments. And for that 5 days, we'll be together and I'll be able to answer more questions and help you guys out. We're going to do a breakdown. I'm going to explain it shortly to you guys in a bit. But let me quickly continue with the remaining comments I have from you guys here. Okay. So more comments. Let me just see more comments quickly because of time. I don't want to take way too much of your time. Let's see. I would like to appreciate and thank you for your efforts, Carol Nelson. Okay, thank you. I think you made a comment earlier. Okay, I think you made a couple of comments earlier. Okay, great. Do you have a signals group? No, I don't do signals for a lot of reasons. It's not just about the signals. You need to understand risk management and then trade management. I've tried signals group in the past. Some people made money while some others did not make money because they didn't manage it properly. And of course, they didn't put in the proper risk. So I prefer to stick to training, to mentorship, where you have a good enough understanding. That means that if you see my charts, you would easily know what I want to do. So you could easily look at it as a signal. But then I tell everybody this is strictly for educational purposes. But at the end of the day, I'm more or less giving you, look at it, think about it. All the analysis I've given you today, strictly on the Bitcoin, is my own personal analysis. So that's more or less my own personal signal that I'm going to take. So if you understand what I'm doing, you understand how I'm going to manage the trade, you understand my risk management, because you've attended maybe my boot camp or my training or whatever, you can take the trade with me. You can easily take the trade with me, meaning that you can easily manage your risk and easily manage the trade and so on, right? But then I always tell people you need to understand all of these things so that you are trading properly. I repeat, so that you are trading properly at the end of the day. Let me just go over your comments quickly. There's a high chance the market is going to go down from here. Catalina, or I like your name, or okay, yeah, there is, but wait for a pullback. As guys, you can reward this. As I always say, I'm going to keep this under 1 hour so you can reward this over and over and over again and try to take advantage, guys. I'm going to give you more information that will help you guys out. Let me just see. Virginia says, sir, please make complete video series related to Elliott wave theory. My Elliott wave knowledge is not that heavy. I was never too deep into Elliott wave. I understand the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ABC correction and all. I was not too deep into Elliott wave. That's why you'll not be hearing me talk about Elliott wave, but I understand it and I see it from time to time on the chart, right? But I don't talk about it because there are 1,000,001 ways to trade. So I just try to focus on the simple side, price action, support, and resistance, which, trust me, whether you're using Elliott waves or you're using patterns, harmonics, or whatever the case may be, you will still be saying the same thing on your charts. And that's the truth. Okay. Let me read some more comments. I think I'm almost at the bottom now. Okay. Some other comments. Constance, love the analysis that's prompt yet in depth. Okay, great, thank you. When there's a pullback, there will be a good area to buy from. Well, you can buy, you can sell, depending on how you're looking at the market. For me, everything seems to be pointing to the downside, so I'm strictly focused on selling. I'm not saying you cannot buy, guys, don't get me wrong. In every chart, there are always buyers and sellers. You just need to know where to enter to buy and where to enter to sell. But for me, based on my thorough analysis, breakdown from the monthly down to the 5 minutes, everything is pointing to one. That's why I said at the beginning that everything is pointing to one direction, and that one direction majorly is down, and that's what I want to follow through. If by next month or next 3 months or by the end of the year, you guys hear, oh, Bitcoin is now at 25K, is now at 20K, is now at 15K. You remember, oh, so Tolu talked about this during his live session on the 24th of July, but I didn't take advantage. And then you'll be hitting you'll be beating yourself on the back or whatever, right? So guys, use this and take advantage any way that you can. Let me just go over some questions. Very precise and educational. Thank you, Tara Richardson. Tara Richardson now said, I love it. Okay, thank you. Great presentation from Jimmy Pound. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you. Let me just scroll down some more. I appreciate your work, buddy, Jessica. I'm seeing a lot of you guys commenting for the first time because I am used to some names. You guys are joining for the first time. You know yourselves. Thank you for joining. Please always come around on a regular. Let's discuss it to help you out. I have a boot camp. Some of you wanted to join but couldn't join for one reason or the other. I have something coming up next month. Approximately 1 month from now, I'm going to give you information, give you the link, tell you the advantages of it and so on in a bit, and we will round up soon. Ruby, A+ mate, this is great stuff. Thank you, thank you. I'm looking for questions. I don't think I can see any other question on what we've talked about, and I'm almost at the bottom. If no other question, Grace said 5 minutes is too noisy. Yes, 5 minutes could be too noisy, and it's not compulsory for you to drop here to play straight from here. I'm just doing a top-down analysis approach for everybody and anybody because we have position swing. Well, we don't really have too many position traders, truth be told. I've done some surveys, some polls here and there in the past, and I've noticed that most traders are either like the intraday scalping areas, right? But notwithstanding, we did analysis from every perspective. So whatever rocks your boat, whatever you fall under, then just follow suit on that. Okay. I've learned a lot. Thanks a lot. I'm learning so much on this topic from you guys. Okay, thank you. How is your bootcamp going? Your bootcamp is going well. Thank you. Lots of good comments. Then this question is coming from Osvaldo Gil. I'm sure you guys can see the comments from everybody as well. It's going very well because it's a pretty quiet place compared to here where I'm having way too many comments. And then we have more than 1 hour each day. We do majorly the London session where we talk about the market, you ask questions, I can always come back and answer. As a matter of fact, you even have people answering other people's questions. So it shows that people are learning and helping out as well. So it's a small community where people are growing together. The next bootcamp, can't really say when that would be, but I have something coming up next month. I'm going to give you more information on that so you can take advantage, right? Okay. Let me see more comments. I'm almost at the bottom. Almost at the bottom. Beautiful. I think I'm at the bottom now. Let me give you guys this quick more information before we round up. And if there's any other question, I'll try to answer you guys. I already dropped my Instagram for those that might want to contact me. So that's my Instagram again. I'm going to drop some other what's the name? I'm going to draw some other links for you guys in a bit. Then also, I have, let me let the cat out of the bag now. I have a 5 days training coming up in June. I'm going to put up the link shortly, and I'm going to do this for you guys as well. I'm going to share it so you guys can see, and you guys can hop on this and take advantage, right? And take advantage, I mean take advantage because it's going to be a little private area for 5 days, and it's going to be for a token. If you guys have learned a lot and you feel, oh, you have taken advantage, you have grown as a trader, and your trading has improved and so on, then you can join me here for a token. And this token I'm talking about is just what? It's just $37, meaning that you're just buying me a meal. And I'm making it this little, $37, because I don't want, well, we'll still have plenty of people, but I want it to be well controlled. Controlled in the sense that when you guys join, I can easily attend to a lot of you or all of you within that 5 days period, right? So I'm going to drop the link. You can see the link over there at the top. I'll drop the link over here as well. You can see the link in the comment section. So this 5 days training, we're going to discover and learn how to read and understand the market, whether it's the forex markets, cryptos, stocks, for consistent trading. A lot of you, your trading is all over the place. And as I said, it's for $37, and it's 27 days, which is approximately a month from now. It's going to be happening on the 21st of August. So it's good for you guys to start to sign up now. And I'll give you another advantage of signing up now. For the first 30 signups, I'm going to give you access to my trading course. My trading course goes for about $197, $200. So if you sign up quickly, you take advantage of that bonus as well. And then you join me 21st of August. So don't say it's too early to sign up. It's $37. I'll be sending you reminders, email. I'll put you in a group reminding you of when we're going to be starting, giving you some information before then. So you can go over this page over here, right? Read up more of what we're going to be learning. Guys, we're going to learn everything. We're going to break it down strictly from the point of view of scratch, from the beginner's point of view, because a lot of beginners do not know how to use the trading platform. The trading platform is strictly for opening, closing, and modifying of trades. Some traders don't know how to calculate the stop loss. If you don't know how to calculate your stop loss, this is for you. Whether you are new or struggling, it is for you. And some of you know how to. So of course, this will be a brace for you. So we're breaking, when I say breaking everything down, right, we're breaking everything down. In this, our sessions here, we don't have time to break down everything. And that's why for 5 days, we're going to break down. And also how to analyze the market properly, talking about the fundamentals, which is the news, schedule news, breaking news, and then talking about the technicals, price action, support, and resistance. We're going to do that as well. I'm going to show you how to avoid unnecessary losses by using proper risk management. So you know how to calculate for your volume, for your lot size, based on your account balance, because it's also based on your account balance. You cannot be using the same volume lot size with somebody that is trading with $1 million and your own account is $100. No, it doesn't work that way. And how to control your emotions. Your emotions is something that hinders a lot of traders. Trading psychology, we're going to go over that. How to develop and execute a trading plan, a journal, how to implement trade management. And as we're talking about all of these things, we're going to break down all of these things, explain them thoroughly in that 5 days, and it's going to help you to develop the mindset of a winner. We're going to talk about the mistakes that traders are making when they're placing trades, the mistakes that they're making generally, and it's going to help you for consistent trading. So I broke down this aspect. You guys can go over this much later. I broke down this aspect so that you understand what we're going to be doing, and it's going to help you to reduce that stress, right, of looking for the best of the best trading strategy. There's no best strategy. Pick one strategy. So you can see I'm going to be giving you a story from how to use the platform, how to analyze, how to manage your risk, how to control your emotions, how to manage your trades, to develop the right mindset. We're going to break it down. And I'm not doing this all the time. That's why it's going to be till next month. So you have time to sign up. And it's just for $37. If you want to raise $37, I'm sure, depending on your minimum wage, that should probably be like 2 hours, probably 2 hours, 3 hours of working. You can get that. That's more or less a meal, right? You can get that and subscribe, be on the waiting list. When that time comes, we kick off, break down everything to everybody, and you understand. Of course, you can be asking your questions live, and I'll attend to them. We'll also be in a group and help you out. So I said, let me just break all of these things down so that you what? So that you can join me and take advantage just for $37. I've dropped the link. If you're interested, you can also comment that you're interested, and then you can sign up as soon as possible. When you sign up for the first 30 signups, right, I will give you access, free access to the trading course that covers everything, and you have it for 30 days, right? So more information, you can read up more about me. You can do a Google search. My name is Tolu Olatunji. Guys, do a Google search on me. Check for my name on LinkedIn. I'm on LinkedIn. Check my profile on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Instagram. Check all the media, social media handles that you can think of. My name is Tolu Olatunji. Read up on me. I've been doing this for more than 10 years. I've worked for brokers while in Nigeria. I was living in Nigeria before I came to Canada, right? So check on me. I worked for Forex Time and then for Hot Forex, HFM. I'm now running my own academy, CSA Forex. So read up more. You can book your seats quickly. Seats are limited for just $37. You can read up on people's testimonials on what they've been saying about the training that they've attended in the past and so on, how many stars they gave me. From you guys' comments, you would also know that most of what people are saying here is what you are saying, and I want to believe that you know it's not a lie. So read up on this, click on the Save My Seat, and then book your seat quickly for just $37. The first 30 people will get a bonus or free access, 30 days free access to my my course material, my video course material that will help you out even further. It's kicking off for 5 days next month. So if you're interested, let me know, hop on it and so on. Okay, so I've dropped the link. I'll drop the link again for you guys to hop on it quickly, right? And take advantage of the bonus that comes with it as well. Yes, and then apart from that, I've been mentioning something on the Trading Live. So let me just go to the Trading Live website. On the Trading Live, we're mentioning the aspect of the awards coming out. We have the awards, so you can start voting now. You guys said you'd like to vote for me, so you can start voting now. Let me give you the direct link. I'll look for the direct link where you can quickly go to my own section and vote for me. So if you feel the information you've been getting is a good one, you can vote for me. Let me just put this up here, and I'll also put it in the comment section as well. So this is me here. You can see my picture. I think it's still loading. Yeah, I think they might need to work on this page. It looks a bit off. So this is it here. And then you can scroll down. I think, yeah, I have 2 sections. You can vote for me for best education, like what you're getting now, or best live streamer, what you're getting now as well. Because this live streaming we're doing is as I always say, it's strictly for educational purposes, right? Only. So you can scan or you can vote for me for education and live streamer as many times as possible. I believe one person can keep on voting as many times. I believe that's how it works. So you guys vote for me, share, get other people to vote as well. I'm going to put the link also in the comment section as well, so you guys can use the link and then vote for me as well. So don't forget the 5 days training coming up next month. You can start signing up now. It's just for $37. So I can attend to everybody for 5 days, where we're going to do a breakdown from how to use the software, open, close, modified software method with the 4 trading application. And then we cross over to market analysis, how to analyze the market using fundamentals and technical analysis, how to properly manage your risk using risk management techniques to know the proper volume lot size based on your own account balance, how to develop that trading plan, trading journal, how to manage your trades, trade management, and then also how to work on your psychology, control of your emotions. We'll break everything down for you for that 5 days. So if you're interested, start signing up now. Share that link as well. I'm going to drop the link again to the 5 days training, so you can start signing up now for $37. It's a steal, I believe. And then you can share it as well and get as many people to join, right? I'll remind you guys on a regular when we meet up here. Vote for me if you can. You have the link now. It's in front of you. People have been reaching out to me that they would like to vote just to show their appreciation. So you can do the voting. You can also join me for the next month, 5 days, 5 days exclusive training where we break everything down and then bring them together for you to have a solid trading strategy. And then you understand yourself better as a trader. We're doing that for you. We're rounding up. It's almost about 4 minutes to the top of the hour. We're rounding up now, and I'd like to say thank you guys for joining me. It has been a good one. It's always a good one having you guys here with me, right? It's always a good one having you guys here with me. And then we would share more information on things that you can take advantage of things that we can rub minds on. I will be in UK. I will be most likely around London. I have family in London. So I'll probably be, I will be there for about 2 weeks. That's the first 2 weeks in August. So as I'll be there, if you are there in the neighborhood, I'll probably try and squeeze out, if they allow me, I'll try and squeeze out some lives for you guys, because in London, it will be 2 p.m. when I'll be doing this live. So I'll try and squeeze out time. It might not be all the time because I might probably be out and about. I'll try to squeeze out some lives and then give you more information on all, right? But the bootcamp is ongoing. It will continue to be ongoing we have 2 more weeks this week and next week. So that one, no issues. And then you guys can start signing up for this training. And then we rub minds and then learn and grow. Thank you guys. Thank you. Vote for me. Join the 5 days training coming up soon. Chat me up on Instagram if you have any questions for me and so on. And then we would help you out in either way. Thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of the day. If you're trading today, you're trading the Bitcoin or whatever instrument you are, trade safely. Make sure to manage your trades appropriately. Make sure your stop loss is on your chart. Make sure you put in the proper risk, meaning that you've calculated it properly and all. So thank you guys, and goodbye for now. Cheers.